Hey guys, this is Kirsten. This image was submit to have a look at um, the expressions. So the expressions were better in this one from both of them, but then of course we get Dad's arm in here. Um, Now, I'm not sure, so you want Dad's arm out. However, I'm loving the little legs. Oh my gosh, I can't even handle it. I love the legs. Even her toes cut off a smidgy. As a parent, I think I would rather have this and see their little toes. So I think what I'm going to do is just bring these heads over. If you wanted it the other way around, we will cross that bridge. Actually, I'll show you. I guess I can show you real quick this way and then I'll do it the other way. Okay, so like I said, I always select more than I need, and then you can always erase. Okay, so you select that with the lasso, right click in the center of the marching ants and do layer via copy. Click on the move tool up in the upper left, and we're going to drag this here. Okay, click on the move tool. I was just making it a little bigger. Okay, so it's easier to see both copies if you have the opacity down at like 50%. And let's start by lining up the chair here. That might be an easy. Oop, there we go. We're getting pretty close. Okay, it's a slightly different angle, but this. Oh, actually, wait, not the chair. We have to do her leg. Leg and hand, because that's where Dad's hand is. Duh. Okay. All right, let's line up her knee just like that for now. I'm just going to go down so I can see the hole. Okay, I feel like this has to be rotated slightly. This is the tedious stuff here. Okay, I think maybe we have to line up the chair, but we can always adjust it after. Okay, so I'm going to raise the opacity. Okay, so we are going to put a layer mask on that image. We're going to hit Control I to invert it. Invert. Let's get a white brush, soft, so all the way down to the left. Let's start by just, oh my gosh, opacity at 100. Okay, so let's start slowly. Okay, let's just go like that. We're going to do more. Okay, so you can see where the chair didn't line up, so we can always adjust it. Get the brush. And remember, if you need to erase, you just hit the X so the black is on top. here's where it's going to get tricky, I feel like, because I don't know where one ends and one begins. Okay, so we want to keep her fingers from the other one. Okay, so we want to keep this. So I would just pretend that this is going to be her leg going up like that. And then we're going to have to go in and clone in there, I feel like. Whoops. See, her hands are up like this. So you know what I might do? Let's go back on the brush. I might give her a little fingerectomy over here because I don't think it would even. It would just. Let me back up a little bit. I'm wondering if the placement of her fingers, because almost looks that little fifth finger looks kind of funny there. I think I might just leave that. Then click back on the original layer. I'm going to just get the little clone tool. I think what I would do is just clone the little dress down. Y'all know how much I love cloning. Okay, at this point, I think you can grab the paintbrush. Let's just sample this. Let's start with like a 45. Just make it kind of dark in there. I feel like we need to get the clone again. And then I'm kind of like, brushing through, but you're going to want to zoom in real tight and just make sure that's nice and tight. Okay, so that's one way to get rid of dad. However, as a mom, I like the little bodies of this one. I feel like I might want to clone that out. That seemed a little bit kind of random. A couple little scratches right here. Okay, so I feel like actually you don't even need to do layer via copy if you're just gonna, because we're not going to use that picture. Okay, so if her head is in the same exact position, which it looks like we might get lucky. Oops. Okay, I think that's perfect for the head. So again, we can put a layer mask, Control or Command I to invert it, get the paintbrush. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't, but I think it's pretty. Put it back up to 100%. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and flatten that, and let's see if that'll get rid of the. Yep. Little drool on her face. Come on. Get rid of that shiny stuff. We can go back and clean that up after. She looks like she has another little boo-boo right here. Maybe a little boo-boo right there. Okay, this little girl over here, her body is different in the other picture, so we're gonna take more. Let's move her. I love that face. Okay, so now maybe let's try lining up her outfit. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky because her face and neck and everything is down in the other picture. So for this one, we're not going to inverse it. We're going to put a layer mask on, but we're not going to inverse it because that'll be too tricky. So instead of adding her face, let's just remove the extra background. So we want a black brush on a white mask. I always start with the outer circle and kind of move my way in. Whoop. Oh my gosh, of course my phone is ringing. Hang on one second. Okay, so we're getting her original head. Yeah, over there. So I think what I'm going to do is tilt it slightly to match. Okay. We have to see what the ruffle looks like. I forget. Okay, we might liquify that down. Oops. Okay, you're going to want to get real close by zooming up and whatnot. I'm just kind of making it go quick. Oops, I feel like we'll adjust that sleeve after. Oh, okay. Okay, remind me to go back and liquefy that down. Okay, so I am going to use the actions that I sell for Michelle. It's called the Michelle Designer Set, and the baby light I love. It just brightens it. Let me show you the before and after. I think we can even bump it up to like 30. And then there's the baby pop. It looks pretty contrasty, so let me just, so the pop I'm going to lower to like 16. And that's all I'm going to do for that. I think that's fine. And then we're going to go filter, liquify. You can touch that up. Just going to kind of even that out a smidge. Okay, I think that's what I would do. Hope that helped a little.